is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Trips over here. That's overload.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
Watch him now, Barney.
Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Check, Patriot!
Now Jackson on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would
now,
you call
Barney,
that?
Barney.
Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Rush in. Bang.
Detroit!
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Lucky 56.
4 down.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
On me.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Detroit.
Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Gun!
Hey, we got
Gun! Watch him now, Barney!
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On third down, Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Chris Long in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Detroit!
Motion.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard 50-yard line.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Motion!
Jackson now. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. That'll bring up second down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete.
Leopard! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Black, black.
Hey. We got 3. We got
82, 82. Great, great.
Blitz to throw on second down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Crash.
Come on now.
They come up
on
now,
Let's
3rd
go.
and 5 following the
Black,
incomplete
black,
pass.
Black,
Move. We got 3.
black. Great 15. Great 15.
Wins. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Sunday.
They give him 12 yards and a first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Strong left. In your face.
Lion, lion. Great, great.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Here we
Finish
go now.
things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And an alley to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
On 2nd down, Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Leopard!
The Eagles get there
Leopard!
for the sack. Chris Long in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Tighten up.
Gun! 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 Gun!
4th down. Here's Jackson. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's caught outside by John Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You don't want no problems with me.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is first and goal from about the 8.
4 down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
All right, now,
Keep
lucky
coming after
56.
them, put the
Lucky
pressure on
56.
them.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Barney.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over, and now you get the second half to play.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a jive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Run.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him because he's a big part of their offense.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Hang in there now.
Strong right.
Dragon. Liz.
Check. Presto.
Black, come on.
Presto.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Watch left. Tight end to the left.
Sunday. Black, come on.
Check. 4 down.
Wentz now on first down.
Check 24.
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sunday.
Wentz now to throw. This is one. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Second and goal from the 1.
82, 40.
Tight, guys, double tight. Odd.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Come on
And
now.
now they'll
Come on
empty
now.
the
Let's go.
backfield here as
Hey,
they elect to go for 2.
Tight, double tight.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58.
Gun!
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and 10.
Gun! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it.
All right,
But I
now,
think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
That was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Here we go.
Again, this is Montgomery. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now it's Jackson. fighting through. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Lucky 56.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Crunch time, defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Over.
Stand up in. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney. Over.
Shift.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Steps away. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Gun! Leopard!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. John Brown from 19 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
81.
Throwing on first is Wentz. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try to run with a drive. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Hey, stash.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes
and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't got a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
We got 4.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Ravens taking the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now let's go.
Jackson on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
Gun!
Get wide.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Back.
Over.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gun!
SOS. Check 50.
Watch you now, Barney.
Joker.
All right, now, lucky 56.
I'm going to run you over.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Tight end right.
Over.
Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it. Check.
Watch you now, Barney.
25.
Watch you now, Barney.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down.
No. Check.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Hey, Ram!
Tight right.
Fort Tokyo!
4 down. Alert.
82! 81!
57.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 4.
Gold!
Wentz to throw. Caught right side, Tate. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down.
There we go, back man. Blue 80!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Hang in there now.
Strong left.
Let's stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Take 4.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
3 down.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.